Good morning. Hey, y'all. What's up? Thank y'all for waiting for me. Thank you guys for waiting for me. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. You guys are here. I see. Let's see. We are here. Why is this coming up under Rails World? Yeah. Okay. So we put the video on the Rails World. I didn't mean to do that, but we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna let it flow, child. We let it flow. All right. So let's get into the video. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and jump on into the show. Who we got in here? I see all my top flights are in the building. Good morning to you guys. I see Denise Slay is here as well. Carla Burrell is here. All right. Hold on a second. I don't know why. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. All right, so I had to check something right quick. Thank you guys for being here. All right, technical difficulties a little bit this morning. All right, so good morning to everyone. Let me get this straight. Oh my God, when I tell you it's always something, Lord. All right, let's put that down. All right, boom, here we go. Thank y'all. Good morning to everyone. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I see y'all piling in. Good morning to everyone. All right, individually, collectively, good morning. Let's get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged, and in my opinion, I've had a crazy morning. I've been in meetings all morning, so you guys listen. All right, I'm here. I still got my laptop going here so I can kind of multitask. So thank you guys for joining the live. Please don't forget to tap on that like for me, okay? I hope you guys are warm. You're sipping on your coffee and your tea, getting where you need to be if you're not already there. All right, you guys be safe. Let's get into it because we got a lot to get into. All right, I got a little time to play with, so let's jump into the show. Let's jump in. Oh, my morning's been crazy, y'all. All right, so Trump, child, y'all know the Grammys were on last night. I had a chance to stay up and watch as much as I could, and then I got sleepy. I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. But I did get a chance to see the part I really wanted to see, which was the tribute for D'Angelo with Lauryn Hill. Yes, she was there, child. I said, Lord, let me cross my fingers and toes and make sure Lauryn Hill ass get there on time because, you know, she stayed being late. But Trevor Noah was the host for the Grammys last night. A lot of stuff went on last night at the Grammys. We're going to look at some looks as well, as we always do, because y'all know I love looks. But Trump's name was mentioned last night in some of the jokes that Trevor Noah decided to dish out. President Trump is getting ready to sue the Grammy host, Trevor Noah, for saying that he visited Epstein Island. He says, I've never been to Epstein Island, and I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope. So now you're calling him a dope? Do you know that he's on drugs? Have you ever seen him do drugs? Now he can sue you. He can counter sue you for defamation. See how that works? Trump, I'm helping you with your case, all right? So now you guys see Trump is being on the petty, even though he's mentioned all throughout the Epstein files. We're going to look at that here in a second too, all right? Trump. Your name is all over them damn files. When you said before that there were no files. So how is there no files and your name is all through the files, right? We're going to look at it. So what do you guys think? So Trump is now gearing up to sue, getting his attorneys ready to sue Grammy host Trevor Noah. All right, let's continue. Somebody else got thrown into it. So a lot of people getting thrown into this Epstein stuff. We're going to talk about it. Let's get into it, honey, because it's getting very, very deep over here. Now, Nicki Minaj, we already took her black card, so she's not relevant anymore in the black community, all right? She went full MAGA, and we don't give a hot damn about her. But She is firing back also at Trevor Noah. He's getting it from all angles, right? So Nicki Minaj fires back at Trevor Noah, claiming that he's gay, that he's a gay man and in the closet after the 2026 Grammy joke, right? So we're going to go ahead and take a peek at this Grammy joke and see why she came for him. Let's get into it. All right, she also said that Trevor refuses to come out of the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend, and then she tried to clean it up with allegedly. Well, sometimes allegedly can't get you out of shit, right? It can't. Not when you coming after somebody like that. You got to prove that. Do you have pictures? Did you see him being a strong bottom in a hotel room somewhere? So you got to prove shit like that. All right,
Nicki.
So this is what Trevor had to say. Shout out to His Only Entertainment.
Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby. Jennifer.
Yes, Trevor. Come on. All right. So he was cutting up last night. He did pretty good hosting from what I saw. He did pretty good hosting, but he did ruffle a few feathers. Jennifer, you can tell Jennifer Hudson, she was not wanting to be bothered last night. He did go over there and kind of crack a few jokes with her. She was kind of looking like, don't come over here with that bullshit, right? But let's continue on, honey, because not done. Now, with all this Epstein stuff going on, since we already mentioned Epstein, Beyonce is taking a huge hit with her following as well as her marriage. Now, word on the curb is that Jay-Z done hopped a private flight on up out the U.S. since these Epstein files been dropped because his name has been mentioned. We're going to show proof on that here in a second, too. And then we're going to look at these damn Epstein files here in a second. But let's look at this. Let's pull this up right quick. Because I said, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let me find out that Jigga Man and Beyonce about to be going their separate ways because he done made her lose 10 million followers after these damn Epstein files dropped. So shout out to Night and Day Network. It said that Beyonce loses over 10 million followers after Jay-Z is being in the Epstein files, after he's been mentioned. As you guys can see here, it's showing her following and it's dwindling down, and people are unfollowing, right? People are unfollowing. Now, as you guys see, Beyonce loses 10 million Instagram followers after Jay-Z is linked to Epstein case. Beyonce has reportedly lost 10 million followers on Instagram following new claims involving her husband, rapper Jay-Z, in documents tied to Jeffrey Epstein. Now, the files were released by the U.S. Department of Justice and alleged shocking incidents though none of the claims have led to charges yet, okay? So, you know, people getting on private planes, they say, before them charges hit, because he see what Diddy's ass is, because he know he about to be next. And somebody predicted that. We're going to look at that here in a second, too. Now, I'm not one to be into the, what they call them, people where they predict shit. Like, I'm not really into that. But when people be spot on, like my girl Sloan Bella, we're going to look at her in a second here, because she did predict that Jay-Z's time was coming, too, after Diddy's ass went down. So y'all know Diddy is sitting in jail. We know R. Kelly's in jail now, and a few more people about to go. But shout out to Beyonce. We still love you, Beyonce, but get the fuck away from Jigga, because he about to ruin your career with these Epstein files. Let's jump into that, shall we? Ooh, girl. Let's get into y'all business with these files, Lord. So we see why Jay-Z done hopped his ass. The camel has hopped his ass on a private jet, they said, girl, to get the hell out of the U.S. because he know they about to come to, hey, Homeland Security about to come on knocking on his damn door like they did Diddy. Yes, they are. So according to justice.gov, let's get into it. Federal Bureau of Investigations, child. Let's get into what it says on the case ID 31E-NY-3027571. Jeffrey Epstein, the child sex trafficking. Now, let me put my banner up, because y'all know anytime we get to talking about Epstein, you know that's got to be a banner up, child, because that's the child trigger warning, right? Let's get it on up there. Now, let's get back to this. All right, so we're going to just kind of go through this. All right, let's see. Time and date, 7/10/2019 at 8:20 a.m. So they got up early to be on the bullshit, right? All right, so let's get into the details. We're going to read through as much as we can. Some of the stuff has been redacted to, I guess, save some names of people who may be minors or whatever, because I hear a lot of minors are involved in this. So on 7/10 of 2019 at 8:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time, rather, such and such called the FBI National Threat Operations Center to identify herself as a victim of SCX abuse by Jeffrey Epstein and others. Redacted provided the following information. In approximately 1994, Redacted revealed herself to Redacted as part of victim of SCX abuse by Epstein. Redacted described the abuse occurred during parties, Redacted. Also Redacted further identified Redacted as a friend of Redacted. So there are these names, of course, some of these girls you guys know were teenagers during the time, so they have to keep their names out of said documents, or blur them out rather, so that they are protected because they were young, right? Now in approximately 1996, Redacted resided with Redacted in Redacted. An unknown man abducted Redacted from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein, which we all know is another trafficker, okay, and Sean Carter, Jay-Z, okay, while Weinstein had inserted his fingers into Redacted. Use your imagination, right? Jay-Z, what the fuck you doing there? All right? Yeah, I see why your ass on that plane now. Redacted believed that she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. Let's continue. Redacted is estimated that she was abducted on 7 occasions, awakening each time in an opulent indoor setting. Redacted suffered from SCX abuse on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. Redacted recalled Leon Black and William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of the occasions of ABUs. Now, in approximately 2006, Redacted last recalled being ABUs by Epstein on, and then it continues. I just wanted to show you guys that Jay-Z is mentioned here. It gives, is he involved in the trafficking part? Like, well, was he security, like holding the girls? They're like, what was it? That's my question. What was it? What was it? Why were you there when said person, this young girl, is saying that she later awoke to Harvey Weinstein, who we all know is a whole fully pedo, where he's known to have touched and done inappropriate things to women. Why are you in the same room with him? And why are you at Epstein's mansion, Sean Carter, a.k.a. Jay-Z, a.k.a. the damn camel, as we like to call him, okay? Weinstein and Epstein, those two names, and none of the damn Steens, you shouldn't have been around their asses. But let's continue on. All right, so as you guys can see here, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. That's where I saw it. Let's give them the credit for that. All right, so so this looks like some type of letterheading from Leslie Groff to Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, there's his information here. We're gonna be nosy, right? Hollywood Unlocked dropped it. We're gonna look at it. All right. Subject reminder: Elon Musk, Christmas and New Year. So why Elon Musk up on here? All right, with them ugly ass cars he got out. So just a reminder, Elon Musk was asking about coming to your island on January the 2nd. That couldn't have been good, right? Let's continue. Actually, I could fly back early on the 3rd, said that we will be in St. Bart's. When should we head to your island on the 2nd? So they're having conversations here, it looks. So in December 25th, which is Christmas, okay? Looks like Elon Musk wrote, I need to fly back to LA on the night of the 2nd. We're just looking at some conversation on December 25th on the 2013. It says that the 2nd or 3rd would be perfect. I will come and get you. It looks like Epstein is saying, Jeffrey Epstein is saying, okay, I'll come and get you because he has a private plane. Anytime you go into the island, we already know what they're doing on the island, right? No one can get on or off the island unless by boat or plane. So when those girls were flown or taken over there by boat, they could not escape because they were surrounded by water. If you guys have seen the island, right? All right, so let's continue. On December 15th, also on 2013 at 2:25 p.m., it looks like Jeffrey Epstein wrote, any day 1st through the 8th, play it by ear if you want, always space for you. Okay. All right, Elon Musk, let me find out your ass is up in this too. It would not surprise me though. So it looks like Elon Musk responded by saying it will be in the BVI, St. Bart's area over the holidays. Is there a good time to visit? Okay. So it looks like there's been an exchange and conversation with Jeffrey Epstein and Elon Musk as well. Elon Musk, who is also tight friends with Trump. Okay. Trump's ass, you've been mentioned several times. Your name been mentioned several times in those files. But Jay-Z, honey, is getting the fuck out of Dodge because I think he knows he's getting ready to be next. Let's look at this Sloan Bella post that I just pulled because she has predicted that Jay-Z is up next. Y'all know they already got, let me take that trigger down. They already got, like I said, not Jay-Z, but R. Kelly. I know he's serving 30 years or so. His ass ain't gonna be out till he's in his 70s. So Jay-Z knows that his camel ass is about to be locked the fuck up too. But let's get into this Sloan Bella because this is hot. Nicole, everything. Thank you, love. Let's get into it. Sloan Bella predicted the Jay-Z scandal 2 years ago. All right, his time is up. Let's go.
I see the next 3 years. So we are in 2024. This is whatever month this is. This is March, the beginning of 2024. So we are headed for the next 3 years, 25, 26, and 27, with the beginning initial stages of the knockdown when it comes to Jay-Z. He is not next in line. He is second to next in line because he's still attached to a hierarchy which encompasses financial, political, and just basically public. So he's not absolutely going to be taken down yet. The next 3 years, yes, there are steps.
Y'all hear that? Yet. That means your ass is going down. It ain't yet. They still getting shit on you.
Where if he doesn't fall into line, he is going to be shaken up. Now, what I do see 3 years from now, him, his wife, and his kid, I see them with suitcases, and I literally see them leaving. So their residence will no longer be. I see the next 3.
Now, I did read as well that Jay-Z did purchase a home in London out of the U.S. So could he and Beyonce, or maybe just him, could he be planning to get the hell out of the U.S. and go live in London or some of these or another country where he cannot be extradited if said charges are brought on him for alleged trafficking from these cases, from these files being brought out here? I mean, what do you guys think about that? Let me know what y'all think so far. Let me know. We got 202 watching. Y'all let me know. Let's continue.
3 years. So we are in 2024. This is whatever month this is. This is March, the beginning of 2024. So we are headed for the next 3 years, 25, 26, and 27, with the beginning initial stages of the knockdown when it comes to Jay-Z. He is not next in line. He is second to next in line because he's still attached to a hierarchy which encompasses financial, political, and just basically public. So he's not absolutely going to be taken down yet. The next 3 years, yes, there are steps where if he doesn't fall into line, he is going to be shaken up. Now, what I do see 3 years from now, him, his wife, and his kid, I see them with suitcases in the United States. This is what I'm seeing. And this happens by 2027, if not sooner, 2025 through 2027. There is a leaving of the energy here, and there is a flipping of his personality. So what I'm seeing is a complete shift in his personality. This is a greed level. I want fame. I want success. I want money. It's not just I'm a businessman. And he is using his queen, which is Queen B, Beyonce, to help him maneuver in that fashion. But it's interesting because what I see is the wax is melting on the candle. So that tells me something as I'm saying it. I'm seeing them melt like wax candles. So the facade that they both have and that their family has is actually crumbling right now. You will see it within 3 years. There are legal troubles for Jay-Z that come up in November, and they come attached to another person, but not a person that you actually in the United States. This is what I'm seeing. And this happens by 2027, if not sooner, 2020.
Now, again, I'm not really into like fortune tellers and stuff like that, but I've watched plenty of Sloan Bella's videos, and when I tell you she is always spot on, I don't know how she does this. I don't know where she gets this information from. I don't know what kind of energy she's pulling this from, but she said the same thing about Trump. She said the same thing about Diddy in terms of when he was going to go down, and I swear to you, the exact time frame that she gave, Diddy's ass went down. right? She talked about the whole, how it was going to go down. Everything that she said about Diddy and how he was going to go down, she said the same thing about R. Kelly. Look at R. Kelly, right? She said some things about Trump. She also said some things about, and this is unrelated, Whitney Houston and her death and all of that. Like, she was spot on. She talked about Aaliyah. Like, I've seen several videos from her, and when I tell you her time frame of when things happen, and even when she fast forward to, okay, it's going to happen in such and such time, November, like, I'll be waiting for November to get here to see what happens. Right? OMG. Let's continue. Now, she already said it. Let's go ahead and look at this. Celebrities are getting away from Jay-Z. Celebrities are unfollowing and detaching themselves. They don't want anything to do with. They're doing the same thing with Diddy. Now, you don't think that, first of all, you guys know Hollywood is a secret society where all of them, they are pretty much in this circle, this bubble, where everyone knows everyone and knows everything about everyone. They go to these parties, they see things, and they turn their heads like, oh, that has nothing to do with me. Y'all are going in those rooms. Hey, that has nothing to do with me. A lot of these people are now starting to wake up and see, like, some of this shit was really not, kosher. Some of these things were illegal. So we're going to separate ourselves because, one, we don't want to be a witness. Two, we definitely don't want to be in any type of court dates or court appearances for said things, for witnesses of things that we've seen. We've heard about children being sacrificed. Those are real things. Go read up on that. I don't want to get too deep in it because I don't want anybody to be like, oh my God. Yes, it's that. Right? Is that. So let's look at some of these celebrities. Some of the celebrities and brands quietly unfollowed Jay-Z after those files dropped. It's not surprising. Rihanna, Kim Kardashian, Tina Knowles, which is his mother-in-law. She got the fuck away from him. Kelly Rowland, which is a close friend to Beyonce. Apple Music, okay? They have unfollowed Jay-Z. All right. They said after those files dropped, social media users noticed several high-profile accounts quietly adjusting their follows. No statements were issued, no announcements made, just timelines changing. People are getting away from them. They're silently moving away, just like they did with Diddy when his trial, when those charges hit, when Homeland Security kicked his damn doors in. You started seeing people scrambling. People were leaving the U.S. Ellen DeGeneres, who was also going to those parties, moved her ass over to London, and we ain't heard from her old face looking ass no more, right? Everybody went ghost. So that people are detaching. People are detaching from things that they've seen and or know about. All right, those are just a few. Let's get into this this Jay-Z child getting the hell up out of Dodge. Let's get into that. Ooh, Lord. We're going to get off politics here in a second and get into the mess. But let's get into this real stuff first. All right. Shout out to The Truth Wire. This is a very reputable source as well. I try to pull from reputable sources. Shout out to them. Let's get into it. Reports are circulating that Jay-Z has left the United States after his name after his name has been mentioned in the Epstein files. Okay. And what is it? It says that from reports included in a massive release of more than 3 million pages tied to Jeffrey Epstein. 3 million pages. That's a lot, right? Using a lot of shit. Now, the documents were published by the U.S. Department of Justice under the Epstein Files Transparency Act. The report allegedly names Jay-Z in connection with an accusation, though it has not been verified. Because, they got to, do all their investigative works and all of that, check things out, interview people, all of the things okay? Most of those victims now are adults, so they I'm pretty sure they can recollect back to who was in rooms when they were violated and the times that they were violated. If they saw Jay-Z in there, I'm pretty sure they're going to give that name up, right? Yeah, so they said Jay-Z has reportedly left the United States after being named in the Epstein files. Where the hell did he go? He does have a private jet, so he can go anywhere he wants to go, knowing that these allegations are getting ready to drop. He's seeing other celebrities that we never would have thought would have gone down, like Diddy, like R. Kelly. Who would have thought R. Kelly would be serving 30 years? Not me. Who would have thought Diddy would be in jail? Not me. I mean, I don't think Diddy thought his ass was going to be in there. But it was predicted. Sloan Bella said he's next. 2027 is your year, sir. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's stop sharing though. Let's keep going. Y'all excuse me. All right, I'm back. Let's keep going. Ooh, that's juicy news, ain't it? Jay-Z, where are you? Where are you? And a little hide and seek there on the private jet there. You done left the babies back home. You done left Blue Ivy. You done left Green Ivy and Blue Ivy. What's the other baby? What's the other baby name? Green Ivy and Blue Ivy, and your little son that look like you. All right, you done left Beyonce back home. She like this here nigga. Where you at? You done took the private jet and done left us here. You know, made me lose 10 million followers. You ugly camel, you. But let's get into it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into some looks, child. Let's change the mode. Let's change the mode a little bit. All right. So these are some of the looks at the Grammys. For those of you that did not get to watch, we're gonna breeze through. We ain't gonna stay on this too long. So these are the best looks at the. I ain't gonna say the best looks, but some of these looks are like, I don't know what the hell. I did see a girl last night, and I think she's a new artist. She had on like this sheer dress. She had like the nipple piercings in her nipples, and she had like her dress was being held up by the nipple piercings. I was like, when the fuck did this start happening? Right? Is this a new trend where people out here getting their nipples pierced and attaching your dress to said nipple piercings? Like what? But let's get into it. So at the Grammys for the 2026 Grammy Awards, let's look at some of these looks. All right. So this is the flow at the 2026 Grammys. I don't even know who these girls are, but let's get into it. The dress is okay, I guess. I Love Her Down. This is I Love Her Down. Coco Jones. Okay. I ain't feeling the hair though. The hair, no. But her that's a cute color on her. Okay. Y'all know I be forgetting names, child. Ari Lennox, that's her. I like her. Ari Lennox, I like her. She got some new music out too, so y'all check her out. I don't know all these people now, so y'all bear with me. That's Kalani, honey. Come on in here, Kalani. Kalani got 2 Grammys last night, so shout out to her for Folded. Okay. Well, no, she got 1. So she did get 1 for Folded. I did see. Okay, so shout out to her for that. Okay. My notes. Yeah. All right. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. Let's keep going. Cute dress, Kalani. Pink Panthers. I don't know you love, and that's an ugly dress. Okay. No. All right. We're just gonna look at some looks, honey. This thing here look like she just jumped out of a casket somewhere. I don't know what's going on with this hair. I don't know, baby. Like you just came out the graveyard or something. This look like grave wear. I don't know what this is, right? I don't know who you are. I don't know what you got on. But no, it's her name. What is her name? PKA or something? I don't know. It's ugly though. All right, look at Gayle King out here, honey. Gayle King at the 2026. We'll take it, Gayle. It's basic, right? Cute little basic little tinfoil look, tinfoil look, around the neck look. All right, little halter look. We'll take it, Gayle. All right, just because we like you. Tyler. Okay, we like Tyler. Okay, put me in Chanel. Put me in Chanel. That's my song. So shout out to Tyler because Tyler won a Grammy last night as well. Y'all know she's got a few hot songs out. Okay, besides the song Chanel. So shout out to her. Okay, she's the one that did the song. What is it, like water or something like that? But thank you, girl. The dress is no though. All right, I ain't feeling the dress. Let's get into it. Dolce, yes, honey. Dolce is that girl. Come on through. They had to carry her dress, honey. Okay. Yes, they had to carry Dolce's dress. But you know what? I not like the way they've been harassing and bullying Dolce. She is so mad talented, right? The girl is talented. If you listen to her writing skills, like when I hear a song, I listen to the lyrics. I know a lot of people just like to listen to the music. I listen to the words. Dolce is very talented, okay? And I don't think people really understand that, but the girl did get a Grammy, okay? She did come home with a Grammy last night, so shout out to Dolce. I like her. So this is her here in her purple, coming on through, looking like Coming to America, girl. Yes, God. Give it, honey. Michelle Williams, Lord, from Destiny's Child. She looks so good. I love the updo. All right. She did not sing last night. Hallelujah. I hear that she did get a Grammy last night, too. Okay. Y'all know she's been doing Broadway, too, I hear. So shout out to her. Okay. I'm about to do her voice. I ain't even going to do it. I ain't even going to do you today. I'm not going to pick at you today, Michelle, because you look good. All right. So, yes, honey, she arrived last night at the Grammys, and she looked flawless. Okay. Yeah, I was about to do her voice. I'm about to break out doing Michelle, girl. Who is this? I don't know. I'm not feeling that dress, though. I'm not feeling your dress, girl. They had a lot of new people. I was like, who the hell is this? Y'all know the Grammys have everybody popping out. I don't know what it is with this sheer. Everybody's sheer. Everybody wears sheer see-through stuff. Like, everybody coming to the Grammys like with a thong on and nothing under, no bra, just a thong on and like this sheer get up. Like, is that the new style? I can't be showing all my goodies like that in public. Like, oh, everything is your child. Nothing is left to the imagination anymore. I don't know who you are. See, everything is sheer. Y'all see this? Is this the new look for 2026? Like sheer, everybody coming out with the sheer look? I don't know. I don't know who this is, but whatever. I like her. She's a new artist, Olivia Dean. She got an award last night too, okay? She got an award. I can't remember her song, but I do like her. She's very talented as well. What do y'all think? Okay, come on through. The dress here is giving Cinderella. I ain't into that. Okay, but she's the last one there. Those are just a few looks, okay? Right. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Okay, yes, honey. I don't know. Some of these looks, the Grammys be giving weird looks. I don't know, child. But let's get into some other topics, okay? Now, as you guys remember, AJ Owens, y'all remember the old lady, Susan Lorenz, y'all will remember as soon as this comes up when I share screen. Y'all like, oh, okay, yeah, her. All right, the old lady, honey, who was found guilty for unaliving, what's the child name? AJ Owens, where she pow through the door when the lady came to her door to confront her about messing with her kids, because y'all know a black woman to come to your house to check you about her damn kids. I do that too about mine. But the lady went over to this lady's house here. This lady here, AJ Owens, went over to Susan Laurent. This is her down here looking crazy. All right, went to her house to confront her about her kids because she was doing the fucking most. This lady has so many 911 calls. I mean, she was just calling 911 randomly just on the kids in the neighborhood, just for crazy shit. And she was on some bullshit too, right? But anywho, they went to trial. She was found guilty, and she is currently serving time in jail. But now she's spinning the block to now harass this woman's kids who are left without their mother because she unalived the kid's mama, right? She pow through the damn door. Let's get into this. This is sad. Shout out to Eric Street News for this one. I'm sad about this because she's trying to sue them now, y'all. Now, they said the Florida woman who pow black mom through a closed door now threatens to sue her grieving kids. It said that she unalived our daughter and now wants our money. According to AJ's mother, said that the power, Susan Lawrence, targets AJ Owens' mother and 4 children from prison. Now, she was also upset because they did the documentary on her as well, and was trying to sue Netflix. And Netflix said, get the fuck out of here. You ain't getting a dime, sis. Like, no. So she didn't get no money over there. So now she's trying to sue AJ's kids and mother, right? As if they're not still grieving. Let's continue. Now, Susan Lawrence, this is her in the glasses, was convicted of manslaughter with a firearm. Let me put my trigger back up, honey, because I don't know about it. Like, oh my Lord, this is oof. Okay. All right, so let's get back to it. So Susan Lawrence was convicted of manslaughter with a firearm for the 2023 death of 35-year-old jockey AJ Owens, okay, in Marion County after a long pattern of disputes and racist harassment towards neighborhood children, okay? If you guys watch the documentary on Netflix, then you guys get a clear understanding of what happened here. Now, AJ's 4 kids had been playing near Lawrence's home when one left a tablet in the grass. It said that witnesses say Lawrence took the device, then threw it back, cracking it and striking the boy while also hurling racial slurs. See, she was that kind of crazy. All right, so the mother was supposed to go in and check her ass for that. All right, so the children told deputies that Lawrence had called them the N-word, black slaves, bastards, and jackasses, and had thrown skates and an umbrella at them during earlier encounters. Ooh, child, you were the devil. Now, it says that after the tablet incident, that AJ's son ran home crying and told her what happened. So AJ walked over to confront the neighbor, knocking and banging on the door and yelling for Lawrence to come outside, but never opening the door or carrying a weapon. It says that according to affidavits and testimony, Lawrence fired a single round through the door, the closed door, mind you, locked door, unaliving AJ in front of her children. Now, she also told the police that she felt threatened. She felt her life was threatened. How? When you're in a closed door, this woman did not have a weapon. She did not come. Well, maybe she did come to fight because you broke her child thing. But you were in your home behind a locked door, and you also had a weapon. So I'm not sure why you felt threatened, okay? Because you should just call the police. You had already called them 199 times before that. But AJ's mother, Pamela Diaz, now raises the 4 children who struggle with guilt, Said the one believes that if he hadn't gone back for his tablet, that his mom would still be alive. I hate that because, sir, child, that's not your fault that your mom is not here. It's this woman right here who decided to take the law into her own hands and take your mother out of here. All right. So the Diaz filed a wrongful death lawsuit seeking damages, but from prison, Lawrence has vowed to countersue the family, accusing them of defamation and claiming that they ruined her reputation, even as she serves a 25-year sentence for unaliving their mother. She should have got more time than that, because sitting in court, she didn't give a hot damn. She didn't show any remorse. Even when they told her what she was sentenced to, she sat there like, I don't give a fuck. That's how she was sitting there looking like, that all y'all got? You got no more time? That's it? That's all y'all gonna give me? Oh, okay. She sat there like, okay, can I go back to my cell now? I was like, wow. So now she is, since she couldn't get no money from Netflix, from their documentary, so now she is going after the 4 children who are much older now, and also Miss A.J. Owens' mother, who has now taken on custody of the 4 children left behind. What do y'all think about this? Yeah, she's psycho. That lady, when I tell you, she had so many calls to 911. If the kids were out kicking their ball, running and playing, she would call the police on the kids. Like, it was that, right? If she saw the kids, like if they ran in her yard to get the ball out and then left to go back into the street to play, like the kids are in my yard. Like, she was on that type of bullshit, right? The kids are playing in my yard, and I've told them many times not to be in my yard. Like, girl, it's not your yard. First of all, you were renting that property, so kids can play, girl. Let the kids play. It was the summertime. The kids were outside. So, the kids are too noisy. So are kids to play silently in the yard? Like, stupid shit like that. I was like, girl. All right, so let's get into our next topic. I really hope they sue her ass, and she does have to pay some damages for that. I really do. Let's get into this next person. I love this person down. He is so funny to me. I told you guys, I've been watching him for years. If y'all want a good roast down, all right, he is a reader. He is a dragger, and I love him down. Sean David Way, baby, I love him. He is funny as hell. But he got a caller. He started doing this on his channel now, where he have callers calling in for different topics that he's talking about. Most of his content nowadays have been about Krishan. He is really into trying to get Krishan's son some help. A lot of people see it as him maybe harassing Krishan. Some people are like, hey, shout out to you for doing what you're doing. You're doing a great work to get this baby some help. But a caller actually called in. Shout out to JVU's Daily. We're going to listen to this because this caller went off on Sean Davy Way, honey. And we're going to play it so you guys can see, because he was getting her together too. I was like, come on through, okay? So a caller just called into the show to check Sean Davy Way about the work that he's been putting in trying to save Krishan Rock Jr. All right? Let's get into this, child.
Actually showed the video when Cassidy was talking to Tasha K when she said all of that stuff before that she was doing to Krishan.
What is she talking about?
Was a lie. And the only reason why she said all of that stuff because of the fact that Krishan was not calling her back and different stuff.
What are you talking about? She's not talking about anything.
Saying,
did you not watch the video of Tasha K with Chastity? Who cares? It's about Junior. I don't care nothing about Krishan and Chastity. Like, that's weird. Literally. I would just let her talk. I mean, I guess she called to.
It's lie. Cassidy, that's all she do is lie.
Because Krishan tells the truth all day. Right? All Krishan do is go live and be honest.
No, CPS.
She called to talk to herself. So
CPS.
I'm just letting her
I
know.
was at the damn Section 8 place because
okay. Are you mad? Are you mad? What are you talking about? This is why we call y'all slow. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Did you just call to hear yourself talk?
So the caller is saying that you're pretty much calling and you're calling around, you're doing too much, you're harassing Krishan, like all of your content is pretty much clout driven and for clicks and views. You're not really trying to help Junior, that you're really just making videos every day to get clicks and views off Krishan Rock, and you're disparaging her. Like, she's on that, arguing and going after. So she called into his show, okay, to fuss him out about all the videos that he's been doing. He also has a petition out at which Blueface also signed in order to help Krishan Jr. He also called a news station in Baltimore to report some things with Krishan and her parenting as related to her son. CPS has been called several times by several people. There's been thousands of calls I hear about Krishan Rock and her parenting as related to her son. But shout out to Sean Davy Way. He stepped up and he's been trying to like do some things in order to get some help for the child. And I don't see anything wrong with it, but a lot of people see it as bullying, harassment, This particular woman who called in, she's going off on him on his show. Let's continue.
If you were putting online,
you mean the videos that I show? You mean that?
I'm looking at other stuff.
The videos that I show?
All of the stuff that you were saying.
The videos that I show?
All of the stuff that you're saying, all of this information is live.
What?
I'm saying,
so this lady is saying all the information that you're saying on your videos about Krishan Rock are lies. Okay, how do you know?
Oh, this is hilarious. Girl, we are bored. Girl, are you done? Are you done? Because we're bored. Like, we're bored. Girl, we bored. Are you okay? Why doesn't Krishan Jr. eat? Why doesn't Krishan Jr. drink? You won't get.
So she is snapping off on him. He's asking her all the questions like, why is it that Krishan Jr. does not? Why is it that he's not eating? Why does he not drink? Like when she tried to give him water or anything else, the only thing he wants is a bottle. He won't eat like solid foods. Like why all of these things? If you're calling in to say that he's lying, then you kind of have to give some, some proof of some of these things that he may be lying about. That's what he's asking.
You're going to think about all this you're doing right now. You don't know Junior can give you help. You don't know for a click and a view. And I am tired of it.
I am tired of it, but you're here.
Wow. So he's also been getting death threats as well. He also shared that one of Krishan's people sent him a threatening text message as well to end his life. He did, of course, report that to the authorities. But this shit is getting out of control about this Krishan situation. And y'all know Krishan be sending her goons out to people when they be reporting on her. I ain't worried about shit. But she be sending her goons out to be going after people and sending out threats. And I mean, we already saw what happened to Ronnie, and it said that she had something to do with him not being here anymore. But I mean, all threats, of course, should be taken very seriously. If someone is threatening your life, definitely report that and leave a paper trail just in case somebody try to do something, right? But so this shit is getting really much so out of control. He's being attacked like left and right for trying to make awareness or bring awareness to this situation with Krishan. We've seen her son on the floor. We've seen him in inappropriate car seats. We've seen him riding around in the front seat of a car. Like we've seen him living in a car in freezing cold temperatures outside. We've seen him not eating. We've seen her eat full plates of food and he's sitting there just like, she ain't giving him shit. I've seen those videos. So, I mean, I can kind of co-sign with the things that I've seen. Am I going to make a video about it every day? No, I really don't care like that. But if it's, news that I feel like should be discussed, yeah. So I do support what he's doing. And I applaud him for what he's doing. Keep up the good work. I ain't got nothing negative to say about it. But I guess everybody does not see it as him trying to help. A lot of people are starting to see it now as harassment. And they are starting to attack him. So I really hope he has the things in place in order to make sure that he is safe and that nobody try to be rolling up on him. Because child, these people, I don't put anything past anyone on social media anymore. I just don't. Right? I don't. I keep cameras up at my home, child. Not that I'm afraid of anyone, because we got some things over here too. Don't bring no shit over here. But I'm gonna report on whatever I feel I want to report on. And if somebody gets mad about it, then you're free to stay in your feelings. I don't babysit feelings. But at the end of the day, I'm a blogger. I'm a content creator. It's my job to bring you guys the news. And if it offends someone, then there's therapists, there's psychotherapists, there's shock therapy. I don't know, shit, wherever you choose to go. I'm going on vacation and go think about it. I mean, go lay in your bed and stare at the ceiling fan and see if that helps. I don't know. I'm just giving you some things that you can do because at the end of the day, I kind of don't give a fuck, right? But let's continue on. Child, we don't babysit no feelings. I hope they don't send no shit over here talking about something. If you don't take that video down, because I don't take no videos down. If you go and look at all of my videos I've ever done, they're still up. And I've had people get mad at me for things for topics that I've talked about, but I'm not taking no video down. I might do a slight edit if I feel like it. But if you approach me in the right way, I might. And I don't even like to edit. But if you approach me in the right way, I may edit, but for the most part, probably not. All right. FOH, fuck out of here. Moving right along. Let's get into this Papoose and Clarissa Shields news. Clarissa found herself embarrassed on live when she tried to force Papoose into giving her a compliment on live, and it didn't go the way she wanted it to. So she went and got her makeup done or whatever, and she was asking Papoose to give her a compliment on her red lipstick, and he was just like, girl, what do you want? Right? Like, he was just kind of giving her the cold shoulder, and she looked stupid online, as she always does. But let's get into it. Shout out to JV's Daily.
That girl's so cute. That girl's so cute. That girl's so fine. Girl, why you so fine like that? Who made you so fine like that? Your mama? Your daddy? Your granny? Since when you cared about a red lip?
What?
Since when you cared about a red lip?
Can't acknowledge it. What's up?
What you acknowledging?
I see you wearing lipstick, baby. What's wrong?
What about it?
Yeah, you funny as shit.
Sam, what did you like about it?
It's nice, baby.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
Just asking a question.
Oh, okay.
It's so weird how she always go on live to try to prove a point. I mean, girl, we know you're dating him, okay? But it's just so weird to me how she has these little moments where she'll like she'll go get her makeup done, great for you. But you don't need to go live and say, oh, what do you think about this red lipstick? Like she wants people to see her asking him, what do you think about this red lipstick? And then he just like, what you want me to say? Like he's a man. Most guys don't really notice stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's given maybe he's busy and don't want to be bothered. Just from the way that he's kind of answering her, and just like she's trying to like dig and just like say, hey, you're not saying what I want you to say. Like, hey, I'm on live and you kind of embarrassing me a little bit. He's like, what you want me to say? It's cute. Okay, what else? Like, that's what he's giving, and she's just not getting the hint. Like, drop it.
Now. That girl's so cute.
Weird.
That girl's so cute. That girl's so fine. Girl, why you so fine like that?
Weird.
Who made you so fine like that? Your mama? Your daddy? Your granny? Since when you cared about a red lip?
What?
Since when you cared about a red lip?
Can't acknowledge it. What's up?
What you acknowledging?
I see you wearing lipstick, baby. What's wrong?
What about it?
So he said, I see red lipstick. What's wrong? She said, well, what about it? So she's trying to coach him and said, oh, you look good. Your makeup look good. I love your lips red. Like she's trying to coach him into that. And he's like, what? Like, what? What do you want?
Yeah, you funny as shit.
Sam, what did you like about it?
It's nice, baby.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
Just asking a question.
So he said, it looks nice on you. What's wrong? Because she's just like staring at him. He said, okay, it looks nice on you. He's trying to hurry up and give a compliment so she can leave him the hell alone. And he's just like, what's wrong? And she said, nothing, just, just.
Oh, okay.
Go sit down, child. I ain't never seen nobody so emotionally needy in my life. Papoose is getting sick of you, girl. All right. Let's move along. Oh my God. Girl. Right. His lipstick, right? He's like, girl, he ain't thinking about you. All right. Let's get into some Christian Keys news. All right. What's the tea for the day? Thank you. Christian Keys takes All the Queen's Men, which is his show, to another network because I think it was on BET. They didn't want to do right. And, he's also going through, I think, this lawsuit situation with Tyler Perry, where he said Tyler Perry didn't give him credit and all of this. So he's going through some legalities as related to this show. He also announced that one of his other castmates will not be on the show anymore because he was drunk and whatnot. But let's get into this. So Christian Keys is officially taking All the King's Men to a new home after calling out BET Plus for poor communication and lack of respect towards him and the creator. It says that he announced the departure on his social media, revealing that future seasons and spinoffs will continue, but not under the BET umbrella. So they haven't announced where it will continue or what network. For those of you that watch the show, I will keep my ears and eyes out for what network it will be on if it's not going to be on BET. But he is moving it from BET because they're not giving him the assistance that or the communication or whatever it is that he's looking for. So shout out to him for continuing on with the show. I have not watched this show, so I can't even tell you anything about it. But yeah, Sky Black, who was one of the characters on there, he has filed a defamation lawsuit against Christian Keys for announcing that he let him go from the show because he kept showing up to the set drunk. And he was like, that's a motherfucking lie. Like, when? So he is now going to file a lawsuit against Christian Keys. So in addition to him dealing with the Tyler Perry issue, now he's dealing with a defamation lawsuit. And now he's also dealing with something with BET. So it's like a lot dealing with Christian Keys right now. So I really hope he figures it all out, because it sounds like a lot of mess, right? Let's continue on. Another show is going away. It gives it Love and Hip Hop is going away. All right. Love and Hip Hop is going away, according to Chaotic, who used to be a cast member on there as well. They're saying that this show is not interesting anymore. So I don't know if he was supposed to reveal this information, but too late now, because he's definitely gone live and talked about it. So it says that Love and Hip Hop's Chaotic drops a bomb on us about Love and Hip Hop franchise. It says that Mona, where you at, said that y'all people need to be on there, said that we get those ratings up, or all the way up rather. I keep saying Love and Hip Hop was more interesting when they had Stevie J, Jocelyn, Mimi, and all them on there, the original cast. All these new people they have on there now, it's not interesting. No one cares. I think people are tired of the Kurt and Rashida issue. Now that Yandy and Mendices have come forward and say they're not even together anymore, people don't really care about this show like it used to be. I think people are tired of the ratchet, repetitive shows that are scenes that they keep showing on this show. Is nothing new. It's not fresh. We keep seeing this shit going on with Lil Scrappy. No one cares about this show anymore. I don't even watch it anymore. I can't tell you what's going on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or any other franchise anymore. But let's get into what Chaotic had to say. They've actually fired him from the show, but he was like, hey, thank God I have other sources and ways to make money. You guys know Shekinah, they were saying that she was let go from the show, but she's now into like funeral home work now. She has her own funeral home business, and she's still doing like celebrity hair. So she's able to make a coin outside of being on Love and Hip Hop. So she was let go. Chaotic was let go. Somebody else was let go too. I forget. But let's continue on what Chaotic had to say. Shout out to Murder, She Wrote.
Love and Hip Hop is being canceled. Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, all Love and Hip Hops is being canceled due to rating issues. Allegedly. Now I gotta keep saying allegedly. People ain't getting into it no more. It's just that they saying that, you know what I'm saying? And it's who they battling with. They battling with these new networks, the Zeus's, the Now That's TVs and stuff like that, and all these other dope shows. Love and Hip Hop was over with once you got rid of Stevie J, Mimi, and Jocelyn. Once you get rid of Stevie J, Mimi, and Jocelyn, the franchise of Love and Hip Hop was over. But yeah, y'all, it is over with Love and Hip Hop. And I just pray for everybody that is on the show, because I ain't gonna lie, coming from off of a show where you was on national TV every week to not being on TV no more is definitely a hit, because I took a hit. I felt it. People like myself and others that know how to get money, we don't always get money and always stay rich and wealthy. But those that don't know how to get no money, I feel sorry for them. Love and Hip Hop.
Y'all hear that? So this person here says, smile, God woke you up for a reason today. Whatever that means. Thank you for the God quote. But he's saying, hey, if they don't have other sources and ways to make money, like, you're gonna be up shit's creek, because the show is going away. I do know that they're getting rid of Love and Hip Hop Miami as well. Love and Hip Hop Miami, I hear, is going away. This was their last season, this season here. I didn't watch that bullshit either. What do y'all think about that going away? Zeus is definitely taking over. A lot of people are into that ratchet fighting. That's all they do over there is fight on Zeus. I don't watch anything Zeus, but y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm not watching it. I don't watch it. I haven't watched it in a while, but the show was interesting when they did have Jocelyn and Stevie J and Mimi on there, and all of the regulars. But right now, child, I think people's taste in TV is starting to change. All right, their palettes are starting to change in terms of what is interesting to them and what's entertaining right now. So yeah, let's continue on. Let's get into this next topic, child. We announced to you guys yesterday on my video that Quad and King are no longer together from Married to Medicine. I already saw this shit coming. I'll be honest with you, I feel like he was a storyline. You could just kind of tell there was a disconnect in their relationship when you saw the two of them together. He just looked like, I'm just here for the clout. She looked like she loved him or was into him more than he was into her. And I know I'm not the only person that saw that, but King's been talking a little bit of shit online. We're going to look at that because I took the liberty of going over there being nosy on his page, because I do follow him because I'm a blogger and I got to be in your damn business. But I took some screenshots of some comments that were made on his page as related to Quad. He ain't been feeling quiet for a little bit. So I think that they have been having some problems for quite a while, and it didn't just happen. I think it was a turnoff whenever Quad approached him about this whole IVF situation, because as I told y'all yesterday, King already has a daughter, and he's already going through some child support issues with his baby mama, with his daughter. So he's not looking to get into a second situation with Quad, right? Because with children comes child support, especially if you're not married, you don't live together. He's already said, hey, I don't want to live with you. And he was saying, hey, if me and Quad live together, she's going to have to sell her house. I said, that's the first red flag, because she just bought this damn house. Now, I don't know where the hell he lives, but I'm pretty sure your house ain't bigger than her house, okay? With her just coming out of being divorced, and then kind of, this is her first home since then. I don't see her selling her home. But I don't know, with King, he just gave clout chase. It gave social climber. It gave that he wanted to be around the cameras to kind of build himself up so that he could, I guess, be someone if and when he decided to drop the bomb on saying he's not with Quad anymore. Now, what was said is that he broke up with Quad and Quad did not break up with him. Let's look at some of the messages. Shout out to No Chaser TV. They said, are you sad to see this couple call it quits? I mean, I really didn't see it as that. I feel like Quad was more so choosing King as a method of maybe trying to make Dr. G, Greg, maybe jealous, or to maybe show him that I can move on since you did. I didn't see these two right here being together very long, if they were together at all. Okay. I feel like he was a boy toy, somebody to come and crack her back a few times whenever she wanted it. I feel like Quad was putting 20 on 10 on the show to say that they were having SEX 12 times a day. I was like, bitch, how the fuck you going to work and you having SEX 12 times a day? I live with my husband and I love him down, but I don't have time to have my ass in the air 12 times a day, and I work. With everything I have going on, I just don't have time. So please let me know how you on the show talking about 12 times. We do it 12 times. Girl, shut up. Even everybody was like, what? So now y'all done got Dr. G and his wife, what's y'all name? Sweet Tea, kicked off the show. Then you done stole her storyline for the whole IVF thing. You gonna have a baby situation. Now you ain't even trying to have a baby no more. Now you and this fool ain't even together no more. Now he online just talking all kind of shit about you, throwing subliminals and everything. Women are throwing themselves to him, which I feel like that's what he was trying to do in T-Way. The T is silent. Let's get into this. All right, so King says the Quad webs ran out days before confirming their splits. He's just been on like a little chatty. Pay attention to men who are very chatty, who talk a lot. See, I don't like men who talk a lot and that's real sassy with it, right? That's what he gives. He a little sassy little queen. I got my eye on you, sir. Because you're giving something else, not masculine energy. You're giving female, feminine energy because you're doing too much. I mean, look beyond those damn muscles and six-pack. You're too sassy for that shit. Now, you can break up with a person and not be on this type of bullshit right here. All right? Quad, you probably should have had him sign an NDA once y'all broke up to where he can't mention your name because he's just a little chatterbox over there. But let's get into it. So this person says, just too handsome. Quad is a lucky woman. King says, look, ran out. Like, okay. All right. Y'all see that? So this person says, I don't think they're together anymore. This person says, that's sad. King says, I can confirm that I left that situation. So was it a relationship or situation? Right? Because Quad was sounding like y'all was about to be headed down the aisle, is what she made it sound like. But he said you was a situation child. He done gave you that fake ass card and got him some charges and everything. So did he take that double R back to the damn showroom over there where he stole it from? Did he take that Rolls Royce back that he was flaunting, fake flaunting on the show, where he put that big ass red bow on there and told you to come outside your house, where those people was looking for that damn Rolls Royce that he wasn't supposed to be giving you? The same one that Simone was saying she gonna get that VIN number to and look it up, and you were feeling real nervous on the show. All right, so this person says, Addict King says, you got to do what's best for you. We only get one chance on this earth for all we know, right? All right, so let's look at some of the messages that I chose to pull, because I was nosy yesterday. I was like, oh, let me go over here and scroll a little bit and see what the girls are talking about, shall we? Let's look at it. Little chatterbox. All right, so this person here says, this is King's page, all right? I looked at some of the comments. It says that, hey, Quad, your king is kinging, okay? King says consistency is easier without distractions and a clear mind. What that mean? So was Quad keeping you from being consistent, and was she distracting you from doing whatever you were doing, which was pretty much fraud, okay, with those cars, because you were pulling up on the show like you was this big baller, when really we all know that you worked for a luxury car rental place, okay? You ain't had none of them cars. You probably drive a Honda Accord, and nothing against nobody in my chat to do, but I feel like King wanted to be seen more than heard. All right. This person here says at King this reply. Okay, so they're bigging him up for being sassy in the comments, if you will. Let's continue. All right. So this says that in other words, y'all not together. This says at King says, what you mean a distraction? Never mind. This person is adding King, putting up the strong arm. This person asks King and says that don't give the people what they're looking for, but have a great day. You look amazing. So he did his all the pick-me's in the comments. All right. Now that they know that him and Quad ain't together no more. So now they trying to get some clout. So this person says consistency looks good on a King. Ciao, bye. King says it, and it feels better when it's seen. So he flirting back, right? The women are all jumping down, and ain't nobody was even checking for King until his ass was seen on Married to Medicine. So now he's getting all this clout and attention that he was seeking and hoping to get by date or fake dating Quad. And I don't feel like they was in a real relationship. I feel like he wanted to be on TV. All right. But let's see. So this person here is adding him. This person said, we see it, sir. Fire emoji. Another girl says, I like what I see. So he's enjoying all of this banter back and forth, right? All right, so let's look at this one. So this comment says from Creole Girl says that people stop associating him with Quad. She's just a TV show clout chaser. Oh, that's a read. Said that he's a real man going after the real things in life. Know the difference. King then responds by saying, thank you. All right. Ooh, let me find out. So this person here named Kristen Taylor says, I agree. I'm trying to figure out why they broke up. All right. Let's keep going. So this person here says, where's Quad? All right, this person here says, right. See, they're asking, where's Quad? This 3 weeks ago. Now, they just announced, yesterday that they broke up. This 3 weeks ago, so they've been having problems. This person here says they broke up. This person here is like, oh my God, what? This person here says, how do y'all know, right? All right, so this person here is asking, you guys doing like, I guess, a public statement? Y'all gonna do a public statement? It's 3 weeks ago, right? This person says, is she pregnant? This person is in your house. This person here, child, Housewives of Atlanta reads, because this is looks like a blog. Says God says she's in Ghana trying so hard to have a baby with a man that doesn't really want a baby, and he didn't want a baby. He already told her, I ain't spending another dime taking my ass to Ghana. I don't no, and hell no. Okay. So this person also said that this how. All right. But as you guys can see, the women are jumping on him in the comments. If y'all go over there and check out his page, you will see where the women, like I said, the pick-me's are all over him now that he's announced that he broke up with Quad, y'all. They are eating it up. But let's continue on. Like I said, I already felt like that situation wasn't going to go nowhere. I did. Sorry, Quad. I mean, I just feel like it wasn't. But let's get into some more Married to Medicine drama. Because Simone, child, is calling Heavenly a devil, a demon, child. We already know she is. I feel like something happened in Heavenly's childhood that caused her to be the way she is. Because it's something just ain't connecting, girl. There's some screws are loose. Ain't no chairs under your table. Your elevator is stuck in the basement. Your wires ain't touching. There's no connection, girl. I mean, the ceiling fan is trying to come on, but it ain't cooling off shit, right? But let's get into it. According to No Chaser TV, as you guys can see, Simone says at Jackie, the real Dr. Jackie says, I see you're still defending a devil. Now, what I never understood is why Dr. Jackie became fast friends with Heavenly once she and Simone had their little falling out. And it kind of gives fake friend to me with Dr. Jackie in terms of how she be so cliquish with Heavenly when she's been a friend of over 20 some odd years with Simone, right? So if Heavenly is saying some slick shit to Simone, not that Dr. Jackie got to be a mediator, but I feel like Dr. Jackie be enjoying the negative banter between the two of them, and I feel like she be trying to check Simone when she really should be checking Heavenly, because Heavenly always stays starting shit and saying things out of order, and then when somebody responds, then she wants to play victim, like she ran to the network out here, and she's trying to get Simone off the show. That's a real thing, right? So she ran to Bravo and Andy and the network, you guys, on one of the scenes on the show when Heavenly was trying to put her arm around Simone at an event that one of the other castmates threw, being on that fake shit. And Simone took her arm and moved her arm like this. I'm like, nah, don't put your arm on me. We not good like that. So then Heavenly ran to the network and to Bravo and Andy to tell the network that she felt threatened and unsafe filming with Simone, and the same shit she did with Sweet Tea. They're saying that Heavenly was the one who was saying that she didn't feel that Sweet Tea was a good fit around the girls, and that she was a little violent a little bit, and that she didn't feel like, since Greg went and filed said police reports or whatever on one of the castmates, which was Quad's boyfriend, that they didn't feel that Sweet Tea should be on the show. So here comes Heavenly again, trying to get Simone up off the show by saying that Simone was this dangerous, evil person who she felt threatened by, and she didn't feel safe being on set with her anymore. She mentioned it also on the show. Like, Heavenly, you so full of shit, because you sit up and be saying yo mama to people, which you know are trigger words. You said it to Contessa, you said it to Mariah before, and you've also said some real slick shit to Toya. And let's not forget the mess that you also said against Simone. So you can say what you want to say to people, which causes a trigger and a chain reaction to where people are going to react. I mean, your mama is a very a strong phrase to where somebody will get in your ass about that, right? So then you can't play victim like you did with Contessa when you said yo mama to her, when you know that lady mama just passed away, and you gave no fucks about it until she raised up on you and about to get in your ass. Then you want to call for security and then run to Andy Cohen and say, oh, I feel like Contessa is this, you know, a person who would be trying to fight people on the show, and I'm not a fighter. Well, if you're not a fighter, shut what they call the fuck up. All right? That's how I feel. People who don't want to fight should not start fights by saying trigger words, right? Now, I'm not promoting violence in any way, shape, or form, but what I'm saying is you cannot use certain buzzwords, and then when somebody be ready to clap on your ass or put hands and feet upon you, then you want to run and play victim, because that's what Heavenly does. Now, you already talked about how your ass was sitting in your house, child, when you was a child, and you had no windows in your room, and it reflects that. She grew up in a house with no fucking windows in her bedroom. What kind of house was that, right? What kind of house was that? She said her mother never spoke to her or showed her any attention. It shows, because you're a fucking mean girl. You always have it out for women. You are not a girl's girl, and that reflects from your mother and how she treated you as a child. You don't even have a relationship with your biological sister, but you up hugging a brother who just came up on the show and said, I'm your brother, and you ain't even did a fucking paternity test. You don't speak to your sister who you grew up in the house with, but a nigga came on the show and said, oh, we got the same daddy, and you up hugging him and talking about praise the Lord. Right? Is that weird? Is that weird? You embrace a stranger, a man you never met, and won't even talk to your sister, who I hear your now husband tried to holler at in college. So is it the fact that Damon, let me put some tea out here right quick. Let me put your tea out there, Heavenly. The fact that Damon only married you because the sister didn't want him and she turned him down. Brandy said almost doesn't count, girl. I hate to know a nigga chose me because my sister didn't want him. That's what I do hate. I would hate Dr. Sharktooth chose me because he tried to hit on my sister and my sister didn't want him. Right? That's weird energy. But Heavenly, you don't like women, honey. You are not a girl's girl. I don't believe that Heavenly has any female friends. I think that her only friend is Dr. Daddy, her husband. And that's okay. But you don't know how to be around women and celebrate women and you know, not cause drama. You always have to nitpick and start shit. Watch those type of people. Keep those type of people out of your circle, because those are dangerous people. Heavenly's dealing with some untreated issues that she may be unaware of. Because, you know, after a while, you kind of get into that mode of, I'm fine. When really other people on the outside looking in can see that you have major issues, right? A person like Heavenly, who does not like to be held accountable, probably will never go get therapy because she doesn't want to own up to who she has become because of where she came from, right? Your upbringing does have a lot to do with who you are and who you become. A lot of people don't realize that. If you grew up in a household that was very abusive, sometimes that type of behavior or surrounding can breed that type of behavior in you to where you do the same thing to your kids or to people in relationships that you are in, right? If you become in a relationship with someone, you can be abusive and don't even know where it come from. Verbally, physically, psychologically, emotionally, financially. There's other ways to be abusive besides physical. I feel like Heavenly is in a place now where, because I told you guys when Heavenly was first on Married to Medicine, we're going to get off her in a second. But something that I noticed, because when I'm watching the show, I'm watching everything. Like, I don't miss anything. What I noticed first, when Heavenly was on season 1 of Married to Medicine, before like anybody even knew who she was that girl who was jealous of the other girls who were skinny, who could dress good, who had husbands. She had her husband there as well. But Heavenly was a chunky girl, like 300 something plus pounds, okay? Her hair was fucked up. Her eyebrows looked like caterpillars, okay? She had on the wrong color lip shade. Her clothes looked like they came from Rainbow. She was not that girl. So she stood back and she studied and watched the other girls, and she kind of gave like faces, and I watched her, right? But now that she went and got gastric bypass, and you could tell like the more weight she started to shed, the more she started feeling herself, and the more she started becoming cocky. This is not the same Heavenly that it used to be in season 1. Heavenly she didn't even talk much because she didn't really want to be seen because she was embarrassed maybe for how she looked. Like from somebody to get, and somebody dropped in my DMs that actually know you, Heavenly, from when you lived in Florida. And then when you moved to Atlanta, before you and Dr. Daddy actually made it, and talked about how y'all was driving in station wagons. And nothing wrong with station wagon, baby, because everybody started somewhere, okay? But don't forget where you came from in terms of how you treat people, all right? When you ride around in a station wagon in an old ass, what kind of SUV she said it was? Ford Explorer or some shit like that. Y'all weren't really doing it like that. Thankfully, you went to school and made something of yourself. That's great that you're a dentist now. You know, you on the show now. You got a little coinage where you can kind of stretch your funds and do what you want to do. But you were not that girl in the beginning, Heavenly. I feel like you sat back and you studied the girls on the show so that you could see where you fit in and how. And now that you feel that you've arrived, you become this mean girl and you really think you run the show now when you really run nothing but your fucking mouth. You're not liked on the show. I don't know anybody say, oh my God, I'm a fan of Heavenly. I don't know anyone. And people stay roasting her in the comments, right? Because she's a fucking mean girl. And I feel like it's because of some things that she has going on inside of her. It's some insecurities. Most women who attack other women is because of their insecurities. If you're attacking a woman's looks all the time, maybe because your looks ain't up to par. If you always calling somebody fat, maybe because you need to do some motherfucking crunches, right? Maybe if you're coming for somebody's hair, maybe because you ain't got no fucking edges. Like I always see that it's always a deflection when a person always has something negative to say about someone else. And when you're always trying to get rid of another person so that you can shine, it gives that you don't have what it takes and that you can't shine within a group or surroundings of other women that can also shine and be great. Like somebody else is blocking your shine. Like I can't shine if this person is here. Why? Put me in a room with a room full of vultures, and I bet you that's the mindset I have. I can go anywhere and still be Caramel Real. Right? I don't give a fuck who's there. I'm going to stand out because of who I am. I don't need to get rid of anyone. I don't need to ask anyone to leave. The more the merrier. Okay? That's how I see it. But Heavenly? So the fact that now, and Simone, from what I hear, she was like, girl, don't you fuck up what I got going on. First of all, I'm a doctor. Don't you fuck up my reputation as me being a doctor for years and years, everything that I've built and grown. And I'm very surprised at Dr. Jackie for getting in the middle of this friendship and kind of going to the left over there as related to Heavenly versus your trusted friend who you've known for over 20 years. That part I don't understand. I can't trust a friend like that. If you've been friends with me for years and you see Heavenly on that type of bullshit and you checking Simone and you ain't saying shit to Heavenly, Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. Dr. SS, which is Dr. Simone, said, I see you're still defending a devil. All right. This person here says that I can see why Simone is no longer practicing with Miss Switzerland, who said that you saw the footage. Amen. Another person says that I think that it would be exhausting always trying to keep the peacemaker facade after all those years. Mm-hmm. Do y'all see that? So that's what I think that Dr. Jackie's trying to be, this fake ass peacemaker, when she's a messy ass biatch as well. All right, she is. Jackie, you are messy. Hence the reason that you have all the issues that you have. All right, your focus really needs to be on Curtis and the fact that he be touchy feely with all the castmates. I see him touching everybody but you, girl. But let's move along. Let's move along and stay on him. Is this my last topic? Yeah, this is my last topic. Thank God, because I gotta go anyway. All right. Let's get into this last one. We have another clip that we have to show on Karen Huger. Let's get into her. Y'all know she did a sit-down interview with Andy Cohen, so they keep dropping different clips, and I'm interested because I like Karen. She is the grand dame, so let's get into some things. In this clip, we're going to look at what the reaction that Karen has with the ladies on the show about her DUI when they heard about her going to jail and her sentence and all of that. She's going to give her take of what she thinks, what the girls thought about her sentencing. Let's go. Shout out to Bravo Shade Room. Hold up. Well, where is this person? Now, I did hear a rumor that there was somebody in the car with her, and that when the crash happened, that person got out and ran because they didn't want anything to do with said situation. They were saying that person was driving, or I don't know. If that person was driving and caused that, I don't know. Maybe they were drunk too. But maybe Karen was like, I'll take the fall. I don't know how this situation happened, but I did hear that someone was in the car. But then you heard Karen did vocalize here on body cam footage from the police that someone else was in the car. So where were they? Because when the police got there, the only person that was on the scene was Karen in her car that was on fire. All right. And 4 dead squirrels that she hit on the way there. But she was whoa, Karen, flag on the play with Karen. Because Karen, you just said in the video before this one that I played, which was yesterday, where you said that you were not happy, that you and Ray had been having some issues. Now, there have been rumors on the show, Real Housewives of Potomac, that Karen had been stepping out and seeing some man. Okay. This was like seasons ago too. Whispers of Karen like stepping out and seeing some gentleman. I'm not saying she was. I'm saying alleged to have stepped out with someone else because she's not been happy at home with Ray. She and Ray been having some issues where maybe some finances and things like that. Ray's finances are not like they used to be. Karen's unhappy, right? So this particular night, who was this said gentleman? Because Karen, you're not alluding to this person being in the car, and you say you were with girlfriends, but as they just said here, none of these girls have come forward to say, I was there. I witnessed. I was there with Karen tonight when we were drinking. We were all sitting and drinking, but nobody said anything about that. So who is this gentleman that they keep bringing up? Is this someone that you were seeing and Ray knows this person? Does Ray give you guys this permission? Because this is a Hollywood thing now. Y'all know Hollywood give their spouses permission to have an open situation. As long as you come home at night and don't embarrass me and this person is not made public, then you go out and do what you want to do. Kind of like Candy and Todd, Will and Jada, T.I. and Tiny, right? I can just name off a few of celebrities who allow said situations and people to be out doing things as long as you don't fucking embarrass them. Or they could be a part of, right? So maybe Ray got to take the blue pill, Karen on the way. So Ray was like, hey, go out and do what you do. Just bring your ass home.
At a restaurant, bar, whatever, that's like 4 minutes from her house.
Okay.
So I'm thinking
if she were here today, which
okay.
So I'm thinking
she thought,
damn,
I can get home. Yeah.
it's so easy to get an Uber. It's so easy.
Okay, Ashley, you talking too damn much. But I like it. I kind of like it, okay? Because you spilling tea right now. Karen, it sounds like you had a problem, baby. If you up there every day drinking, she really wasn't happy. You really were not happy till you almost unalived yourself or someone else that faithful night child. When you hop behind that damn wheel and then totaled your damn Maserati and caught that bad boy on fire, whatever was going on in that house between you and Ray, I don't know if they got into an argument that night. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the hell happened in that house. But it seemed like there's a disconnect between you and Ray. Because like I said, at least 2 seasons ago, we heard, and I think Robin, when Robin was on the show, Robin also talked about Karen being seen out on the town with another man, and it wasn't Ray. So Karen ain't saying nothing here. She's real tight-lipped and she looking crazy. It's giving like, fuck, they exposing me. But she ain't saying nothing, which is kind of giving me pause, right? Y'all know Ashley gonna tell everybody damn business. She's a little chatty monster.
You're gonna get a ride. What were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
On the train coming up here, okay?
Now, why is that a random person on a train? You out a lot, Karen, for a random person on a train to tell Ashley, oh my God, yeah, I know that lady right there. She be up here at the seafood place up here drinking all the damn time. You out a lot, Karen. So is there going to be divorce papers between Karen and Ray? Or is it one of those situations where it's cheaper to keep her, right? If Ray decided to divorce Karen, that Karen gonna go after his pockets, because I hear Ray is the one that's holding the bag. All right, and Karen got her own little money too with her business, with candle business and all this other shit she got going on. But something's going on between Ray and Karen. Now Andy is looking at Karen like, really? Karen is not giving anything. Now for a person to sit up like Ashley and say, oh, this da-da-da-da, Ashley's just chattering away. When Andy looked at Karen, it was like, that's the girl, right? Did it? Did that? Karen didn't give any answer. She didn't, her facial expression didn't change, which further lets me know it's the truth. Because if a person is saying all this about you and it's a lie, the first thing Karen would say, that's a lie. First of all, I ain't even been up there. That's how you're supposed to be if something like that never happened. But it gives that what Ashley is saying, and not that we believe Ashley and everything that she say, because she's known to lie as well, but it gives that Karen, you might have a problem, like something is going on, something in the buttermilk ain't clean is what it's giving.
Okay.
So I'm thinking
she thought,
I can get home. Yeah.
it's so easy to get an Uber. It's so
I'm not
easy to
even
get a
gonna say
ride.
that.
That's always been my question, like why she didn't call an Uber, Lyft, like a friend. And if you were there with 4 friends and y'all were drinking, why you didn't leave your car there and get in the car with one of them? That's my question too. I just have a lot of questions. If you were out with 4 girlfriends drinking and none of your homegirls saw, because you were lit at the scene, Karen. None of your 4 girlfriends saw when you were at said bar that you were so tore back that you shouldn't have driven that night. None of them said, hey, Karen, look, let me be the designated driver and take you home. Because we all know when all the girls go out to drink, somebody got to be the designated driver, just in case y'all hoes get to drinking too much. So none of your girlfriends said to you, Karen, no, come get in the car with me, girl. No, don't try to drive because you done drank too much. Which further lets me know you probably was not out with no girlfriends. Because I don't see no girlfriends that would let you get behind the wheel in the state that you were in if they cared about you. So I feel like she lied about who she was with. If there was a gentleman in the car, I feel like you lied about it. I feel like she don't want to talk about it because she's not ready to let the world know that she's seeing another man outside of her marriage to Ray. That's what it gives me. Right? What do y'all think about it? I don't know. That is the end of my show. We're going to stop it there. Did I give all my information? Yeah, we gave all the receipts, child. I'm trying to make sure I gave y'all everything. Yeah, that's my show for today. I'll be coming back for a pop-in. Y'all keep your notifications on, child. Yeah, I think they got an open situation going on, and don't be surprised when we come back with the receipts on that. Okay, Karen Merrill said it first. Karen and Ray must have an open relationship, and Karen ain't ready to spill that tea yet because she's still trying to protect Ray and his. Or maybe it's an agreement that the two of them had that they will not put that out there, and that it's just understood that Karen can go out and do what she do as long as she come home, right? And maybe Ray has someone that he can go out and see. Who knows? But at the end of the day, that's it. And that is all for this show. Thank y'all so much to my top flights. Thank you so much, Stephanie Thomas, True TV Podcast, and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to my other content creators that be coming in, honey. Stu Queen B, Black Women in the Building. Miss Dee, Simple Mind Family TV. Thank you so much. Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P. Thank you, Shay Renee. Queen Speaks TV, Dear Talk. Thank you, Schoolboy. Thank you, Justin T, please. And Marcella, if you drop by here, because I know sometimes she'll pop in and out. Thank you so much as well. Do we have any other content creators that I did not mention? Of course, all my Caramelians, everyone in the bushes. We almost have 400 in here today. You guys rock. Thank y'all for coming over and joining us today. Please don't forget to check out Rails World, which is our other channel. Please like the video. Hype up this video, subscribe to the channel also for the Rails World channel as well. Also check out all my parody videos, you guys. Those are doing very well. You guys are, I'm glad y'all enjoying them. I've been looking at all the comments where you guys are like, oh yeah, keep these going. I'm also on TikTok where more videos for the parodies with music and all that stuff is in there as well. So you guys can go over and check those out. They are going wild on TikTok. So my views are going crazy over there on TikTok. So thank you guys for supporting. I appreciate you all. The mods have dropped the link for Rails World there. So you guys can tap that and go and check that out. Please sign off on all the topics that we discussed in this video and let me know how you guys feel about it. And I, of course, will respond accordingly. Thank you guys. I will see you guys later for another video for our midday popping. All right, until the next time, bye.